Nick, aren't we lucky to have Brandon as a guest?
Yeah, it's great. You guys hang out all the time. You take baths together or whatever.
I'm a fan of yours too, Nick.
Yeah, big fan. I just wanted to say that I took a bath with Jinkx first. That's all. It was like a long time ago. Like we've known each other for a long time.
No, I haven't.
That's all.
No.
But yeah, great. I love Magic Funhouse. I love.
It's all. It's not a competition.
Blame the Hero. Really funny. Love it.
Oh,
but I have known her a lot longer.
I'm not comparing.
So today's episode of Futurama is called When Aliens Attack. I thought you were going to say when we saw Wanda Sykes in LA, my first time to LA.
It was our first time in LA, and she was ordering food at the place we were, and she was like, that's Wanda Sykes. And I was like, no, you're being stupid. We're just in LA. You think everyone's a celebrity.
Donte, I don't mind telling you exactly what happened. Wanda Sykes walked into this restaurant, and I said, my first time in LA, it was the week of my premiere of season 5. Wanda Sykes walks in. I tell all of my friends, Wanda Sykes just walked by. And then for the next 5 minutes, all of my friends called me a racist for thinking that it was Wanda Sykes because they just saw the back of her head and just assumed I thought the first Black woman I saw was Wanda Sykes. And then she turns around and leaves the restaurant, and it's Wanda Sykes. And I was
like crying.
Because at first I was like, no, it was. And then I became convinced it wasn't. And I was like, I am. This is something I have to examine in myself. I'm in LA. I know famous people live here. I assumed the first Black woman I saw was Wanda Sykes. And then it was Wanda Sykes. So I was gaslit and vindicated within the span of like 10 minutes. It was
like, I want my apology basket now, damn it.
Fun fact, I didn't recognize Wilmer Valderrama while I was working with him on season 5. And then later, as I was filming my interview, my solo confessional, they were like, and what did you think of Wilmer? And I said, am I supposed to know who he is? And they were like, Wilmer? And I was like, yeah, the only Wilmer I know is Wilmer Valderrama. And they were like, that's who it was, Jinkx. And I was like, no, he doesn't have a beard. Like, he grew a beard. He grew a beard, Jinkx. And I was like, oh. I realized in retrospect who I had just done a scene with, and it blew my mind.
To be fair, I don't think Wilder Valbarata knew that he was there either.
Slurms McKenzie takes off the sunglasses, his blood red eyes. This is every drag queen on like day 4 of like a group drag tour. We're just like, please don't make me party anymore. Please don't make me do it.
The days, the amount of times Alaska and I got up at 6 a.m. after 2 hours of blackout sleep.
Yeah.
And then we're stumbling through the security at the airport. And they're like, you need to take your glasses off for security. And we take off our glasses. Our dry, crusty eyes, we blink and they bleed. We were both in The Wizard of Oz my senior year, and rumors were buzzing.
You were the wizard?
Glinda. I was the Cowardly Lion.
She was Toto.
And rumors were buzzing that the lion and the scarecrow were hooking up. I actually did provide the bark for Toto because the dog wouldn't bark on cue, so I would do the dog's bark.
It was a live dog?
I was Toto.
Even when you were on stage with the dog?
I had to mask it. I had to find a reason for the lion to turn around, and then I go...
Also, the lion and the scarecrow hooking up, 2 of the gayest characters in history.
And I remember my friend Penn said, rumors are going around that you blew the scarecrow in his Porsche. And I said, please. That's ridiculous. It was a Mustang. Or it was the other way around. I can't remember. The point isn't what type of car it was. The point is that I was a teenage slut.
What if it was...
Latrice, Jinkx has fucked many a zap in her life.
I wouldn't say many.
Oh,
A
wow, okay.
handful.
Have you ever had a Zap Brannigan in your love life?
If there was a super intelligent monkey hitting on me in college, I probably would have gone for it. I mean, I was open to anything in those days.
You would fuck Gunther in a heartbeat.
How do you like them bananas?
That was a good scene, the Good Will Hunting parody there. They go to the steam room. Has anyone ever had sex in a steam room?
No, never mind. Yes. I had a bisexual threesome once where me and the female next to me, we were just shoulder to shoulder on the bed, and the dude was kind of going back and forth, and then there was a moment where they were kind of like doing their thing, and I looked him in the eyes, and this is her face. I just went like this. Like this is as far as I'm going, but I just want you to get a little thrill out of this. I think Futurama is a good go-to if you just need something on in the background. It's a fairly like broadly palatable show for, you know, like say you're inviting someone over, maybe you got a hookup or a fuck buddy coming over, and you want to put on something to watch together while you start cuddling, but like you don't, you know. You don't want to be behooved to watch all of it.
Right.
Futurama is the perfect hookup TV show.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And unrelated, Jinkx's single Cartoons and Vodka is available on iTunes.
So good.
I guess I shouldn't broadcast my moves.
Right.
Like next time I'm hanging out with someone, I put on Futurama, they're like, I know what this is, Jinxie.
I know your cheap ploys.
You're trying to seduce me, Mrs. Monsoon. Do you think
Meatball, what's your seduction technique? Do you put on a cartoon? Do you just wait for your little husband to be gone and just sneak him in the back? What do you do?
Well, now that I'm in a relationship, the technique is like sending a text while I'm upstairs and he's downstairs. It's like, hey, you want to come? But before that, it would be, yeah, you just want to come. You want to get the poison out. Before that, it would be.
Anyway.
I wonder if it could become a pearl.
What? If you put the sand in someone?
Like if I got some sand inside of me, do you think it would become a pearl?
We've got George Washington.
Oh my God.
And Abraham. What do you want?
This is so dry.
George Washington. That's what people say about your punani.
Excuse me. Do you think we can get Uber Lube to sponsor our show? It's the best lube.
Really?
Uber lube. It's the
Uber
best
lube.
lube.
It's the best lube. I've tried some lubes in my day.
A great slogan. We
Well,
used to give Tildy this cat food that had whole little shrimps in there, and it looked pretty tasty.
Whole little shrimps. And then I was out of the good stuff, and we had some, you know, like emergency cheap cat food in the house. And I gave it to her. Now that's what she likes. And you know what? The last time the vet saw her, the vet said she's a little too pear-shaped. And I was like, her body is beautiful. Do not talk to my daughter like that. Like she doesn't meet your impossible cat beauty standards. Maybe she's happy with how she is, you know?
Keeping a low profile.
Not everyone who comes into money has to be pushed through the Hollywood lens of beauty, you know? Look at me.
You.
Absolutely. And me, next time I go to Mexico, take them all. I want a flat front now.
Take them all. Add some. You know what? Give me extra teeth. I'll pay for it.
Most people have 32. I want 72. I want all teeth.
Just a row right behind.
Rows. Yeah, I want to leave here looking like a great white. I meant the shark, but that really I should have I should have tested that joke first.
They look at Nibbler's tooth. Ooh, I went in a saltwater hot tub last week. It was very nice. Have you done that?
What's the point?
No.
So that you don't have to chlorinate it as much because the salt kills the microbes or
But you
something.
come out all salty.
Well, I took a shower afterwards.
What are you, brining yourself?
It was a hot tub of a building. Like, I was gonna shower afterwards
Whose
either
hot
way.
tub? Is this where
A
you
friend
got
of a
COVID?
friend. Her name is well, actually, maybe. A little girl got in there, so like me and two gay
Just
guys.
Stop. No, I'm pulling
Me
the
and two
plug.
gay
I'm
guys
pulling the plug.
and a lady were sitting in there and talking about sex, because we're fun. And like a little girl got in there with her old man, and we had to just sit there and think of something else to talk about. And we couldn't think of anything. That's all we talk about.
There's a bully on the beach who knocks down Fry's sandcastle. And the thing with his limboing past, he quit limboing because some little kid wanted to be like him and tried to limbo and I guess broke his back to death.
Oh,
the
that
kid
was-
died.
Yeah, that flashback was like, oh wow, this is good. I loved that moment. Killing a child, in a limbo contest.
But also the idea that a child could die by limboing,
Well, yeah, he broke his back.
But later when Hermes says this is for that little boy limboing in heaven, I'm like, really? He died? He died because he limboed too hard?
Yeah.
Fry is chugging more Slurm. He reveals that he used to drink 100 cans of cola a week. Bender enters, and he's
Right
feeling
up till
very
his third
sick.
heart attack. You can't just
Right up to his
introduce
third
the
heart attack.
100 colas and not...
My mom really liked that joke. And I watched this episode. I just got to my mom's house in Erie, Pennsylvania. And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I hate cartoons and I hate outer space. I was like, oh, she's not going to like this. But that one really got a laugh. And then it was like the opening credits and she was like, did you see that? There was bumper to bumper traffic in the sky.
Hi, Pam!
Jinkx says hi.
Hi! Great, now we have to pay her.
Right. Credits. Put her in the credits.
Fry
Oh,
asks Leela
Jinkx, sing the song that Bender sings when they go to commercial.
Single female lawyer, do, wearing short skirts and being self-reliant.
Fighting for her clients. is the
Fighting for
start.
her clients, wearing short skirts and being
Sexy miniskirts.
self-reliant.
From the top.
Oh my God. Single female lawyer, fighting for her clients, sexy lady skirts and being
Ugh.
self-reliant.
It's close enough. We just got to move on. Brandon, thoughts
yes.
on the show? Would you watch Single Female Lawyer? The episode is called "Put Your Head on My Shoulders." It's a
Put your
Valentine's.
head on my shoulder.
Donte, are you on TikTok? Did you do a TikTok for that meme? That meme that was going around.
Oh yeah.
I don't do the TikTok.
Jinkx, this is not giving what you think it's giving. All we see is lint.
You can see the lint on the camera.
Yeah, it's a
Cat
very high
hair.
quality camera.
This is cat hair. I thought it just read as black. It doesn't look like lint to me.
It's got a lot of little white specks on it. Anyway,
Yeah, well,
Donte, you're aware of TikTok, right? Did you? Sean Spicer gets to go on Dancing with the Stars after lying to America for a profession.
Dancing with the Stars sold its soul a long time ago. Dancing with the
with
Stars
the
has
assholes.
lost all credibility it once had with me.
She's just mad because they've never casted her.
I don't want to dance with no stars.
You would be the star, idiot.
They'd be casting me as the professional dancer.
You're the
Who
new
has to be-
Julian Huff.
to be there every episode. Do you think I could bully my way onto the cast of this new Futurama reboot?
You could be a guest star.
Someone once said that I bullied my way onto Steven Universe, and it really hurt. It hurt me really deep. So now I'm trying.
works.
Now I'm trying to own it and just bully my way onto other cartoon
I don't think you
shows.
bullied. I think you ran a successful fan campaign with a creator who's
I
very
didn't
emotionally
ask
available.
anyone
And I
to
don't
do
know that David X.
I didn't
Cohen
ask
is
anyone
as
to
open
do
and
that.
warm as Rebecca Sugar, but we'll see.
Here's the thing is I didn't run a campaign. I said at one point that I guess I might have hashtag make Jinkx a gem once. I don't know. But
You set the bar so fucking high. I should have you at my funeral. I hope I die before you.
oh my
because
God,
you would
I'd
give a
love
great
to give your
introduction.
eulogy. The introduction?
Yeah.
Is there an introduction?
I mean, if this is how good you talk about me when I'm alive, I can only imagine you should write a book about me when I'm dead.
Brandon, I hate to disappoint you, but she's 100% going to die before you.
That might have been true when I still drank. But I've slowed the clock down considerably in the last
Put your finger in the death clock,
years.
Jinx.
I'm not.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I don't want to know. Fate is not determined. It can be affected by our free will. I know that's a debate whether that's true or not. The one who survived would probably disagree. I just binged Loki. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay
good.
on one
Loki's
TV
good,
show.
yeah.
My skirt was rising the entire time, but I couldn't be more happy about it. And it was awesome.
Your skirt was rising the whole time. Isn't there a trick for hairspray? You're supposed to spray hairspray on your thighs, and it keeps it from riding up. That's an old pageant secret.
Yes, like Miss Congeniality, when he sprays the butt.
Oh, that's not like some secret I knew. That's just.
Yeah, Michael Caine all taught us that. Speaking of Tom Hardy naked, have you seen the MySpace pictures from back in the day?
Iconic, yes.
Jinkx, have you seen these? He has all these thought pictures from like the MySpace days that are scrubbed from the internet, but you can still find them. It's him like arching his back in like tiny underwear and stuff.
Pursing his lips,
Was Tom Hardy
pulling his
the main
pants down.
character? Was he Mad Max?
Yes, he plays
Max.
Mad Max in Fury Road. Although one of the fun chapters in this is the casting chapter and all the people that almost got it. Like Armie Hammer almost got it. Jeremy Renner almost got it. In fact, Tom Hardy read
Are
with
these
Armie
all
Hammer
action
and spit at
movie
him.
actors? I don't know any of these names.
Jeremy Renner is Hawkeye Mom.
Okay.
Disneyland does a lot of star illusions. I think those are stars.
Are you a Disney gay?
Oh yeah, I go to Disney at least once a year.
This is blowing my mind.
Do you? Are you a Disney queer haver?
Queer.
Disney having queer?
Are you a Disney whatever you are?
A Disney they.
Disney they.
My perceived
that.
gender is ma'am, sir.
It's queer, but it's quite militant.
So
Disney covers up like 15 cruise murders every year.
Oh, that's fierce.
That's like a real thing. You can.
what?
Yeah, because
Cruise
people just get thrown.
murders?
Yeah, people get thrown overboard. Oftentimes it's crew members, but sometimes passengers. And
Wow.
Like in a
there's
fit
no
of
laws out
in a fit
there.
of rage?
Like, I don't know. Like, they just know they can get away with shit out there, and like no one even probably realizes the person's gone until they've sailed
Aren't
like
there
100
cameras
miles away.
though? I mean,
Horrible.
how do they not have cameras?
No, no one should ever go on a cruise ship. It's so
I'm never going
scary.
again. I mean, for different reasons, but you know, you're just like you're just driving it home for me. As
What
they're
are your
going,
reasons?
well, I just hate cruises. I don't know.
Okay, well, fair enough.
As
Drag
they're
race
going
fan.
down the floor, now that it's the Connors, it's like what's funny is the alternate Becky periodically makes Sarah Chalk periodically makes appearances in the Roseanne universe, suggesting that the
characters?
whole thing was an alternate timeline. And since we know that much of it was a fantasy in Roseanne's head when she was writing her book, it opens the door wide open for the Becky verse. Did you know Fran Drescher is the president of SAG-AFTRA right now?
Really?
Yes.
She won. She beat Anthony Rapp.
Oh shit.
Oh, poor Anthony Rapp.
No, he was a very gracious. He wrote a very sweet message about Fran Drescher taking over SAG.
Oh, a gay guy likes Fran Drescher? Big surprise.
Son of a bitch. So,
You okay, Mom?
all thoughts have left my head. Before they cut to commercial,
Jinkx, name all the planets in order.
Curtains.
will you help me, Donte? I know Mercury.
Ooh, I was like, not in order. I was just like, I watch a lot of Sailor Moon, but I was like, not in order. I can't have it in order. I was like, Mercury, Venus?
Yeah.
No?
I was going to say Venus, but I didn't trust myself. Mercury, Venus, Earth.
Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is it a big one?
It's a little
Bulbasaur.
Mars, Jupiter, Saturn,
like,
Uranus, Neptune, Pluto.
Yeah, I was just like,
first of all,
Mars.
Pluto.
It's not a planet anymore. I don't care.
Oh, and you're drinking a Perrier. We're twins.
I found it in my hotel fridge.
Ooh. I love when
can't
someone
drink,
else pays for the hotel. What?
I can't drink bubbly water. It gives me indigestion.
Oh,
It's very sad.
that's sad.
I was really into it for a while. Brought me a lot of joy.
Whenever I hear the word indigestion, I think of little Edie in the documentary when she goes, "I love these donuts, but I don't eat them because they give me indigestion." Like she gets up to the camera to whisper into the. I love when she tells little secrets.
Would you accept a new Samantha if someone else was just Kim Cattrall? Would you be okay with it?
Oh
No.
Well, if you're gonna be a war profiteer, I think T-shirts is better than like AK-47s.
I'd say t-shirts and condoms because we don't know. We're fighting an alien race. Who knows what they'll give us? We'll have lobsters. I don't know, a new breed of.
So yeah, it is definitely only a straight thing because these fucking gay
Bottoms
men-
get ready quick. You know that
Are
would
you
be our
kidding me?
equivalent.
Are you kidding me? Bottoms
this is
get
why-
ready quick.
This is why she relates to the joke. Got it.
Tops get ready quick. They put on a new shirt. That's
Some
it.
sweats and they out the door.
Alaska, you have a brand new book out, right? What it's called? My Name's Yours. What's Alaska?
Yes, that's what
Hi,
it's
I'm
called.
yours. Who's
Hi.
Nebraska?
Who is book? What is Nebraska?
The fag in the bag. Because you wear garbage bags. We'll bleep
that's
it.
good.
Dr. Seuss reboot. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest. One thing that I do is I'll buy the albums of artists I want to support and then listen to it on Spotify because I just
Ooh, double duty.
Spotify is very user friendly and I find it to be just easier for me to use day to day than some other music
So Jinkx loves
playing.
Joe Rogan. That's the takeaway here. That's the end of this episode of I'm 40% Podcast.
This podcast was born out of Nick and I having entire conversations in Futurama quotes. So,
Oh, wow.
I think while we lived together, we probably watched the whole season twice. And we only lived together for 2 years. And Jinkx was on tour for about, 85% of it.
Wow. Well, I don't know if they're a sponsor of this podcast or not, but there's this place y'all can both go. It's called BetterHelp. And you really should talk to somebody about this. This is
I can't take on another therapist. My schedule is full as
fully
it is.
booked.
And I wish you all a futuristic day.
No, Mom.
So cheesy.
We'll workshop it. Thank you, Latrice. Bye.
You're so welcome. Bye.